Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, once again, mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay. Mic. Um, yeah, I'm doing this so late. Okay, I'm just gonna go in there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing the Venus Day deck for reading. I was supposed to do it on Friday, but man, I was in pain on Thursday. I forgot when it was. I was in pain. Yeah, I was supposed to do this. What should I call it? I'm supposed to do this like last Friday, but I was in a lot of pain. On Thursday, I was recovering. On Friday, I was drained and shit, so I was like, I needed to rest. I was not gonna force myself to do this stuff when I'm exhausted, when I'm recovering. And then yesterday, I was gonna do when I came home, but yeah, same thing. I just did not feel like forcing myself when I'm exhausted. So I'm doing it right now. So welcome y'all, and also in advance, I really apologize if like you hear my voice shaking, if I stutter, if you see my hand shaking and all that stuff. I don't know, my heart sometimes like when I come on here, like my heart is like pounding and I don't know, I be feeling all types of stuff. I try to do the breathing and do my routine and stuff as best as I can and still there. And I feel like I could read through it, honestly. It's just I want y'all to know if I'm like shaking or if I'm like, I don't know, my voice sounds trembling. Yeah, it's alright. But anyways, yeah. Hey there, happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week to last week's Venus Day deck reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. For last week's Venus Day deck reading, I'll be channeling with dearest Mother Zuli, who's supporting because it's high school and it's good. If you look up Mother Zuli, you'll see that she's a voodoo goddess, Aloha of love, and Aloha of love, beauty, lavishness, luxury, prosperity, and passion. She's a protector of women, children, and outcasts. She has a knife in one hand and Tijan Petro, her son, in the other. And she has a cut on her face. And they said that it's two things. Like they said that the cut is from when she had a fight with her sister, or the other thing is that what's it called? People tried to cause her harm somehow, and that's why she got a cut on her face. I asked Mother Zuli myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? The following came up. The number sequence 1 2 3 came up. I see that as growing, expanding, moving forward, progression, growth, and all that stuff. And she also said the following: progression on the path, your path, ascension, protective, boundaries, no means no energy, vigilance, diligence, travel, movement, travel or movement, physically, location, the world, and or energetically, cutting something off, putting a stop to something in order to move forward, cutthroat. And the mermaids, snakes, and yin yang are things that came up when I was channeling with her. So that's Dearest Mother is Lily for you, and I'll be channeling with her for last week's Venus Day deck for reading. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life advice, and don't handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And let's begin. All right. So yeah, we're gonna have two readings. Right? We're gonna have two readings. Yeah, let's start with the collective. We're gonna do collective, then we're gonna do Aquarius. Aquarius! Is it Aquarius season already? It's about to tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's our birthday tomorrow. Anyways. Um Alright, so yeah. Let's begin. Okay, so for the Venus Day deck pool reading for last week, the topic is the Aquarius new moon energy. And we're gonna do the collective first. So, first card to come out is Temperance. Second card to come out is Queen of Swords. Third card to come out is Two of Swords. Fourth card to come out is the Sun. Fifth card to come out is King of Swords. Sixth card to come out is did I right? Okay, yeah. Sixth card to come out is the Unspoken, which is the Death card. Seventh card to come out is the Ten of Wands. Eight cards to come out is the Emperor card. The ninth card to come out is the Magician. And the 10th and last card to come out is the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of it, of the whole thing, is Knight of Swords. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Five of Swords. Be careful of having like too much on your back and that like too much conflict and too much things like holding on so much like burdens and conflict on your back or allowing conflict to occur in your life. Set boundaries whenever there's like something that could like I guess be related to that, like set boundaries. So there's something about change. There's something about change. There's something about children. And that's funny because the sun is here, and that couldn't represent children. So yeah, there's something about change, children, your inner child, um, childhood. There could be something about expression, entertainment, or whatnot. Some of you may be seeing 10-10 a lot. Some of you may be seeing 11-11 a lot. Some of you may be seeing 1-1 a lot. Maybe a lot of ones and zeros. Matrix. But what you call it? There's something about like a new beginning. There's something about like a new beginning, new start, initiating something. There could be something about autonomy or whatnot, about the self. You, y'all, there's something about stepping through the gates, stepping through the doors. There's like an end, a conclusion, like something closed, but it's like a new beginning to something else. And there's something about protection. Like either you feel like you need to be protected or you are protected. There's something about protection. There's also something here about like yeah, guarding protection, something about like maybe saving up or like saving something. Um, yeah, something about structure as well, maybe structure and rigid. There could be something about like nurturing and home as well, home and foundation when it comes to this. So I don't know, there's something about like with change and new beginning. Maybe the Mother Louis saying like as there's change and new beginnings and things are closing out and things are there's a new therefore new doors opening and all that stuff, either you or literally your child who is experiencing this or just something like or I guess literally or metaphorically like there's like this whole thing of like new beginning, maybe stepping into something as a child, like you know what I mean, when you're new to something or there's like something being born, something new or whatnot, there's changes going on. Know that you are protected. You also need to do your job to protect yourself as well, and all that stuff. Make sure that you are staying nourished and everything like that, because you know children need to be nourished. Caterpillars need to be nourished because they're growing, right? They're growing and all that stuff. So as they're growing, nourishing, so that metaphorically or literally and all that stuff. Honey, true. So Aquarius, so to me, Aquarius is true happiness, right? And Aquarius, no, not true happiness, sorry. Aquarius is true balance. And that's, I love how, like, immediately, like, there's like the Temperance card is what came out because the Temperance card can be balanced. It's like moderation and all that stuff, but can be balanced. So there's something about like, and that's been coming up lately for me too, like the power of divine balance, the power of divine balance and how it can get you through difficult times, how it can get you through difficult times and like yeah, basically that. Yeah, how it can get you through difficult times and it can like help you manifest think manifest especially manifest happiness and all of that stuff. There's something about like the self autonomy and like the like being the magician, the alchemist. Maybe it's like the whole thing about you have all of this magic, all of this stuff within you type of energy. And part of it could be the divine balance, the temperance and all of that. Let me look at it over again. Mm. And then I've been getting also like I don't know if it's allegory. It's not allegory. No, that's not right. I've been getting like this thoughts, this stuff coming to me, right? Where I feel like my spirit team, God, whoever, is like trying to like show me that it's like God, but then it's also myself. It's God, but it's like myself. And it's like we are children, or like what has been going on is like I am a child and I am responsible for bringing balance to my child, me. Am I saying that right? It's kind of like when you're a child, right? When you're a child and like your parents has to keep you on schedule. They have to wake you up to go to school. They have to wake you up to, you know what I mean? They because sometimes children could veer off. They don't brush their teeth. It's like you have to tell them to brush their teeth. So it's just something like that metaphorically they've been telling me about myself and how like them and like whoever y'all follow, you know, how the spirit and how like God. as our parent, you know, as a child of God, as a child of the universe, how as our parent that they're doing that, but also within us, something about autonomy and us, it's discipline as well. Like us needing to like take that inner child, that child within us, and like do what I just said, what like our parents used to do, like wake us up for school and all that stuff. Make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you eat at this time. Make sure you fall, go to sleep at this time, or something like that. There's something about that, and I hope I explained that well. It could have been simply said, but like it was said to me a certain way. Anyways, yeah. So I'm seeing that here too with the temperance, the sun, and I was talking about children and structure and all that stuff. And mhm. I feel like this is a lot about the self though, because we had the number one and or whatever, and then the whole thing with self. We've been talking about that a lot, and what you call it? Aquarius can be very self, very autonomous and everything like that, independent. And also, we have two cars next to each other too, right here. That for me, they're looking like they're saying as well, like the self. So there's something about the self, maybe needing to take care of yourself, maybe needing to be the parent. You need to be the parent to your inner child or to your actual child. I don't know. But if that came out wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't be saying things rude on purpose. I really don't. Um there's something, so the next thing here too is there's something about, man, so conviction, right? Like saying something, making a decision, or making some type of movement, possibly mentally and all that stuff, making some type of like taking some type of action after some type of thought or whatever. Like I feel like just be sure that you are clear and you are not like in um make sure that you are clear and you are not in like conflict or something like that before you make decisions, you move and everything like that. There's something about that. There's something about it feels like conflict. It feels like this confusion, conflict, or like second guessing. I don't know if some people are having arguments, having mental conflict within themselves, overthinking, second guessing, or they're stuck in this mental loop or something like that. They're in an impasse. Be careful of that energy when like you're about to make some type of decision. I feel like they need to be aware of that energy when they're making some type of decision or you're about to say something. There's some type of conviction when it comes to that. And then exactly. So then with the temperance, the unspoken, which is the death card, and the knight of swords. Yes, so as they keep saying that as literally as things are like death and rebirth, they are transforming or whatnot. There's a heavy need for balance or whatnot. Um and they're saying a need for like balance and all that stuff so that you can swiftly move. When you move quick and swiftly, it's like smooth, you know, it's not like destruction after you swift go by or whatever. It's like it's proper. You know what I mean? You want to go quick and swiftly and all that stuff, but you want it to be smooth. You want the dust left behind you to be like positive dust. I don't know. Like, so they want like, and there's something about like needing to be balanced and everything. Even during transformation, during death and rebirth and everything like that. I feel like it's to stay clear as like there's swift movement, there's movement going on. A lot of you need to set boundaries straight up. A lot of you need to set boundaries straight up Be careful of, also be aware of like, I don't know, just there's like conflict and stuff attempting to like just be on people's back, or y'all are holding on to things, or there's something like there's some type of conflict, chaos here. Um, be aware that it like affects you, making you into like a bitch, because that's what the Queen of Swords in reverse could be. Bitch. Set boundaries. You're not confused. You're not confused at all. And we're stepping into the I know sign. So there's going to be multiple times where there's going to be energy like that saying you're not confused, because you're not. You know, there's something here though. There's something here about it's confusion, but there's autonomy. Hold on. What's the confusion? The Two of Swords and the Emperor card doesn't make sense to me. I can only think about decisions, autonomous decisions. Take control of your mind. And then magic. Something about creating happiness. Ooh, generating happiness within self as well. Generating up the happiness within self. And then there's something about a final decision, a final decision or whatnot, and it's something about a new beginning or love. There's something about self-love subtly in there too. Like it's just something about being like, in order to like be a leader, in order to like have this, I hate that the words are slipping from me because I don't want to be so like vague or simple. To have like this King of Swords energy, this Emperor energy, there's something about needing to know thyself and to have self-love. And that's like to drop whatever isn't for you, to set boundaries, to make sure that the child within you is taken care of first and foremost, is protected, is nourished. To is to, you know what I mean, to make sure you're balanced and everything like that. That's what it's giving me here. So what came out was the Temperance card. Wait, hold on, hold on. Okay, what came out was the Temperance card. Something about divine balance, moderation, and patience. Like with the ebbs and flows. Like as I've been seeing, yeah, so I'm gonna start speaking what I be seeing, even though it may sound crazy. When I'm like saying this stuff, I be, and it's like talking about stream of consciousness or like cosmic waves and stuff like that, or ebbs and flows. I literally feel like I could see it as like water or like waves or whatnot, and people just like in different ways, like traveling along it in different speeds, different ways, and stuff like that. So there's just something about patience through the ebbs and flows as like the waves and the waters are just like moving and stuff. It's like the patience and the temperance and that balance. You know where you're in a balance. So there's some type of balance or whatnot. And I feel like there's something about boundaries needing to be strict about things as well. I feel like it's for yourself, but that, yeah, boundaries do need to be set, especially if like you are trying to be in moderation or and all that stuff. I'm so confused with the Two of Swords because it's like, to me that seems like, well, you don't know, or you're confused, and it's like how. Two of Swords. On the path of growing, we often are faced with new information that conflicts with the past. This card asks you to stretch the confines of your mind to be able to see and hold two totally conflicting data sets inside your being. Just for a moment, truly sit with this and see what cognitive dissonance is teaching you. Wow, I've been hearing that word cognitive dissonance a lot. Like, I think that's like the things that don't correlate, kind of. But anyways, I may be wrong. Can you grow from this and expand in your beliefs, or is the original thought the one that holds the most weight? Are you secure enough in the belief to allow it to be tested, explore, and stay steadfast in your search for truth? Okay. Yeah, and then it goes when it says that, and then it goes to the sun, and it's like your truth, and it's like happiness and stuff like that. I'm wondering if people are just trying to figure out what actually makes them happy. Like, oh, here we go again. It's the whole thing where I keep trying to say sometimes people get to a point where they realize that what made them happy is not actually what they made them happy. They were influenced and they didn't know, they didn't get it because it was influenced subconsciously or whatever. So what you like isn't what you actually like, is what you were like programmed to like. And like when you get sometimes when you get to and then it gets to a point where you realize that it's a whole process. I don't want to go rabbit hole of that. But it's like maybe something about balance, boundaries, and then there could be like, some type of impasse and the stuff that I read just there, thinking about things. And it's like about your happiness, your fulfillment. What truly makes you happy? What truly will make you like the king of, what's gonna get you in that king of swords energy where it's like conviction, like, no, this is what this is and or whatnot. Um, and it's like after all the facts, after all the experience and all that stuff, like coming to a conclusion, which is so funny because the realm, which is the uh, world card, coming to a conclusion after all facts and all that stuff, to make a decision or something like that. Now, and then after that is transformation. Transformation after that, death and rebirth, things start changing and everything like that. There may be like weight on your shoulders and everything. It is something with like chaos and weight on your shoulders. It could be lifted off, or it could just you noticing it, or it's just happening because of this realization, everything I was talking about prior. There's something about weight and chaos as things are transforming and stuff like that. Yeah, so a whole bunch of shoo over there. And yeah, oh, take control of yourself. Like, so there's something about like take charge, take control of yourself or whatnot. Um, yeah, that's why I see take control of yourself, self-love. There's something about love, self-love, true love. And I really don't know how to explain it deeper without going over too much. I feel like Aquarius could be true love because Aquarius could be true love because it's not like surface level, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's deeper. It's like everything I just talked about right there, you know what I mean? Is like deeper than like the surface, like lust or kitty love or something. So there's something about that, like true love. And then I feel like sometimes it could be like the whole thing about self love, at least for me personally as an Aquarius, is self love first and then out there. I don't know. But summary of the whole thing, Knight of Swords, right? It's something about moving, like moving. Um, and it's like not literally moving. It could be like taking action on like the thoughts or the ideas that you've been having and starting to like take quick action on it. Um, but it's just some type of like energetic, mental, swift movement overall. Hmm. The winds are picking up or something like that. Top of deck usually watches right now. Five of Swords. Some of y'all are currently in conflict. Straight up. Maybe inner. Maybe inner. I mean, we've been talking about the self a lot, so it may be inner. Compared to people around you, I don't know. Because I saw the three of cups. And then there's a child of wands there. Something about going to the very core of yourself, like going back to that child of yourself or whatnot. What is it for real, before being tainted by the world? I'm pretty sure I came into this world knowing exactly what I was supposed to do. Cause when I be reflecting, I was reflecting the other day on the many things I said I was going to set out for myself, and this was when I was very young. I don't even know how I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, I was this age. Like, how was I thinking about this at this age? But there was a lot of things I set for myself, and I'm annoyed because I'm just annoyed with myself because I feel like I disobeyed it for a lot of reasons that I don't want to go deep into because of time. Um, mm, I should have listened to myself because every single thing I set up for myself, I feel like I betrayed my ass. Like I literally betrayed my ass, and I was correct the whole time. This is what I feel like the age of Aquarius has been for me. I was correct the whole time, and it pisses me off, but that's not gonna get me anywhere. I can only just go forward and do better. But whatever. And but all that. But yeah, it was like just the whole thing about like before like your mind was influenced or tainted by the world, by whatever bullshit besides the world. I feel like we came in knowing what we were supposed to be doing. At least I think I did. I knew. Because when I started thinking about it, I was like, I had these certain things set the fuck up. And the fact that like it's coming up right now is crazy. Like I knew exactly what I was supposed to do the minute I came out of my mother's vajayjay. But anyways, wow. I'm so happy. This is not an upside down card at all. Like this deck doesn't come upside down at all. But the fact that it came upside down and it came right here. This is what I'm saying. You know though. I know. It just everything I just explained. I don't know. I don't know if people see the correlation when I'm talking. So yeah, to clarify this, well, not yet, not yet. Oh my god. This is crazy. So remember I was saying like I could see, but this is not specifically what it is. That's wild. I could see the river, the cosmic river, like but I never know how to explain it. And I sometimes I really just wish I could like draw. Maybe I should just draw, even though it looks bad. Okay, whatever. Okay, so yeah. Okay. No, shut up. What are you doing? So to clarify this one type spread, we got the Two of Swords, mental conflict, again, Two of Swords. The Two of Wands, the waiting game, and the Temperance card again. And the Oracle card that came out is Create. So before I do that, I'm gonna make sure that I can hear y'all can hear me. You can tell me if you hear me still, but I'm gonna check myself. Ooh, I like that background. My check one, mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey there, no name. Hearts and all. I gotta see. I didn't realize this was that bad. Damn. Whatever. Okay. So to clarify the whole entire spread, right? You may feel confuzzled, confused, but you know your path. Maybe you need to be patient and sit your booty down and figure it out. Or maybe you guys are impatient. Are you impatient about something? This is why like everything seems like confusing or whatever. Is it the whole thing about stepping into the unknown? And it's like, I don't like stepping into the unknown because I don't know. Da-da-da-da-da. It's like stepping into the unknown and wanting to know things and get there or whatever, but you need to like just stay on your path. You know what you gotta do. Stay in your path. Be patient. Stay in moderation. Be careful of letting your mind just like wander. Maybe there's like since the Two of Swords is over here, I feel like you gotta set boundaries. There's a lot, maybe there's a lot on people's back or whatnot, burdens and stuff like that. You definitely gotta set boundaries about that. I feel all this conflict and stuff, if people are bringing you conflict and chaos and all that stuff, I think you should for sure set boundaries. If this is within self and everything like that, set boundaries for yourself. You know what I mean? That is the thing, to set boundaries for yourself. Needing to, I guess, be in moderation, get into balance, have some patience and all of that stuff. You're not confused, you know your path, your soul knows, you know thyself. There's something about autonomy. There's something about like you gotta do something or create something, and yeah. I feel like you just gotta let go of chaos and things that are not supporting your highest good and supporting the highest good. To see that, to be able to move lightly and freely, swiftly. Yes, that is crazy. And it's like after some thought, after some, that's what I'm saying. Queen of Swords to me is after some like the culmination of things and then making decisions and stuff. So it's like with temperance, with patience and moderation, you become the alchemist. There's something about that, being able to create happiness, being able to choose love and actual love, like self-love and everything like that. Before I came on here, I was watching this video of this girl talking about I was watching a video of this girl talking about what she call it like the cheap dopamine versus the actual dopamine. And this is what I was saying between like sometimes I feel like Aquarius is the true love. It's not like the cheap love, the cheap, quick, lusty stuff. So there's something about like when it's with time and patience and moderation and care and all that stuff and protection. And that sounds a little bit like a child, when you're raising a child with all of that or whatnot. Like it grows into like love, it grows into something good for sure. We have here create. This could apply to like a lot of things. This could apply to this life. Let me see what majority. I feel like there's something about the self though, like something about yourself and maybe like your mental or like your journey or something like that. What's going on in life? I feel like it's mentally and it's mentally for the most part. It's mentally for a lot of people. Could be spiritually as well. hmm But this is some huge transformation and movement and stuff like that. I feel like there's something about stagnant energy and it needs to move, you know? Oh, and then what? Okay, so for those, for the clarifying cards to show you, bottom of the deck was the Six of Wands, victory and success. Top of the deck, use you watching this right now, is the Sun card, the light. So I've been hearing that a lot too. You already have what you need. You already like won or whatnot. It's just the maintenance of that and avoiding energies that like will sabotage that, I guess. And then bottom of the deck for the create card, which is summary of that is cosmic flow. Top of the deck, use you want this right now. Limiting beliefs. Some of y'all are have some type of thing with the subconscious about with limited beliefs, and all of that stuff. So there's something about that's only it feels stagnant, or maybe something about like needing to have the cosmic the flow starting to happen, the ebbs and flow, the cosmic flow to happen or whatnot. Like I always say, Nate, it comes up again. Here we go. Like at some point, the universe needs to unclog itself, and it's going to do that when we plunge in the toilet, it's gonna do that extra pressure until the clog comes out, whatever it is, and you know what I mean. Smooth sailing. The way you experience it, the way you're gonna experience it. That depends on you. You know what I mean? So we have here create. Let me turn this on again. I'm so sorry. Uh, so create. As we grow older, creativity can fall by the wayside. It may take some practices to get back into it, but don't let that connection go. Our creativity is at the very core of who we are. We each have a unique message and just as unique a way to express it. From sketching lines on paper to translating the stars, there is an unlimited number of ways to be creative. Follow what interests you the most and see how it evolves. This is playful but important work. There is something that wants to come through you into the world, and it's your job to explore what that is. What wants to come into the world through you? And this is James Hollis. It reminds me of that one of the readings where I was saying I used to and this what I'm saying is going back to the child. I'm saying before the world taints you in whatever ways through society, through your parents, through your family, through friends, through life. I don't know. But that's what I was talking about last time in my one of my other readings that I used to write stories. I used to literally write stories. I used to draw the pictures, you know what I mean, like in the books and stuff like that. I used to like write songs, and some of y'all enjoyed my I love my water song. So yeah. I love my water and truth hurts. That's the two ones I remember. There were verses up in there. I used to do verses because I used to like the CDs and stuff. I used to follow the CDs and the chorus and whatever. So I used to do that. But anyways, something about that. We have here Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aries. There's a lot. There's all fire signs here. Wow. Yeah. Gemini. hmm Sagittarius is very heavy, maybe. But yeah, that's all the signs. Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries. If you could be any of those signs, the signs could be in your chart. It could be energy of this reading. It could be a planetary placement. It could be anybody around you. So any of that. It's just like a lot of fire. So just be very, aware of like you could have this fiery like because right after the realm is the child of wands, you could have this fiery, passionate energy and it could be prideful in the healthy way and stuff. Just be aware that it doesn't turn toxic, like it leaves ruins or something like that. Or it's not like progressive. I feel like they want you to burst out of that mental stagnancy, though. Whatever. I'll pick you up. Whatever. I think that's Lagos. That fell. Nope, it's not. I lied. That's Ewas, I think. So yeah. Yeah. So first thing we have here is Ewas. Eihwaz. All right. So U tree, and so EWAS means U tree, strength, reliability, trustworthiness. U tree, strength, reliability, and trustworthiness. You gotta trust. Stop doubting. Um, we have here pedantic. Pedantic. It's a noun meaning a person who is excessively concerned with minor details and rules or with displaying academic learning. Yeah, maybe there's a lot of overthinking or like just some type of stagnancy and something. And there's something about like patience or like gracefully and carefully going through something. And it could be Knight of Disc kind of thing. It could be Knight of Discs kind of thing. Whereas like, crossing your T's, dotting your I's type of thing. Hmm. We have here Offset as well, who is Isis. Let me just look her up. Yeah. So we have Offset here, who is Isis. And if you look up Offset, I'm gonna channel with her myself and see what she says besides the internet. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, Aset, she's known as Isis, and she's an Egyptian goddess of healing, magic, and fertility. So she's the queen of heaven and the giver of life, goddess of orphans and widows. She's a friend to the downtrodden. Yeah. So yeah, that's her for you. Healing, magic, and fertility. There's something about creation and children. It could be literally, figuratively, all of that stuff. I'm telling you, there's something about creation and children. Um, I know what it is. I just don't know how to explain it to y'all because it's like so like broad and stuff like that. It's basically us, you know what I mean? Like we're a creation, we're the creator kind of thing. Um, yeah, Tyler the creator. I keep doing that. Sorry, but yeah, something about like the creation, and we are the creation, we are the creator, something like that. It's like part of this whole thing is like creation, bringing things about, and I feel like they just they just talk about like balance and making sure when we are creating, making sure that things come through um, as best as possible, and that's through like patience, just moderation, and being disciplined, keeping ourselves together, making sure we're not stuck, especially not like in a negative energy, not limiting, because limiting is kind of like KILL in things off kind of thing. It stops things, it doesn't create. Whereas you knowing yourself, you staying centered and in moderation and literally truly knowing thyself or whatever, that brings actual progress and love and creation and all of that stuff or whatnot. A lot of you do need to like start doing self-love stuff, setting boundaries. Ooh, this is water bearer type of energy. So personally, I feel like Aquarius, like at least for the not Aquarius is the water bearer, so there's something about like needing to like keep the water pure. So part of that is like staying balanced, staying away from negativity, toxic stuff, so it doesn't taint the water type of energy. So there's something about that. There's something subtle about don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much, because you know already. That's it. I'm going to Aquarius. I'm gonna go on to Aquarius. I'm trying to think. I'm actually gonna do Aquarius later because I'm not gonna rush through Aquarius. I want to give Aquarius the best reading they can have. So I'll be back later. Peace out, y'all.